Imagine a scenario where they are with their friends and this one is talking about their girlfriend, this one is talking about their boyfriend, and they are just there. They have nothing to say. At that point, you realize that they feel left out. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in today's video, we'll be looking into reasons why teenagers go into a relationship. So, this is a continuation of a video on dating. So one of the reasons why a teenager will go into a relationship is because he or she does not feel loved. A teenager whose love tank is empty will go out in search of love. So as parents and as guardians out there, we are to ensure that we love our teenagers the right way. Love them the way they want to be loved. Every teenager has his or her own love language. So it is actually your duty as a parent and guardian to know the love language of your own teenage child so as to love the teenager just the right way they'll be loved. Because once a teenager does not feel loved, they go out there in search of love, and it's just so bad that they end up falling into the wrong hands. So they might meet the wrong people who do not really love them, but who pretend to love them. Another reason why a teenager would actually go into a relationship is because they do not feel understood. They do not feel understood. Now, I want us to understand that teenager is actually going through a phase of transitioning. Now, the teenager is moving from the childhood to the teenage years, and it comes with a lot. So this teenager might sort of exhibit some characters at home, some attitude that you are not familiar with as a parent. But that's not the time to begin to scold, to begin to shout at that teenager. It's time for you to try to understand this your child. Why is this my son or daughter behaving the way he or she's behaving? Because when you don't seem to understand your child, you're always complaining, you're always shouting. Now the teenager does not feel safe anymore, doesn't feel safe at home, doesn't feel understood at home anymore. Then he or she goes out there in search of somebody that can understand him or her. Another reason why a teenager would want to go into a relationship is because of peer pressure. Teenagers are usually influenced by their peers. That is why you see a teenager in a relationship just because his or her friend is also in a relationship. They just want to be like others. They want to feel among. They don't want to feel left out. So this is one of the reasons why they want to go into a relationship. It's not like they are really prepared for it. They are not prepared for it because being in a relationship takes a lot. It's a lot. Relationship is work on its own. So they do not understand what it means. They are not even prepared for it emotionally, psychologically, financially. They are not prepared for it. But just because their friends are in a relationship, they feel they should also go into a relationship and try it out so they are not left out. Now imagine a scenario where they are with their friends and this one is talking about their girlfriend, this one is talking about their boyfriend, and they are just there. They have nothing to say. At that point, you realize that they feel left out. Finally, a teenager would want to go into a relationship because they want to explore. Yes, the teenage years is actually a period of exploring. A teenager wants to explore, they want to know what it feels like, they want to see, like they just want to try out new things. So sometimes it's not like they really want to go into it, but they want to know what it feels like to be in a relationship. What do they do in relationship? They want to know what they do in relationship. They want to know how lovers act, how they behave. They just want to know. These and many more are the reasons why teenagers would go into a relationship in their teenage years. So, parents and guardians out there, you should try as much as possible to understand this and also and guide them in the right way. Yes, don't be too hard on them because when you are too hard on them, you are pushing them outside. But when you draw them close, try to understand them, then I think you can be able to guide them the proper way and help them to avoid mistakes.